this month we are focusing on prayer and the power of prayer and honestly the priority that prayer needs to be. I fell to my knees 21 years ago and snot and slobbered and cried all over the floor of a little dank trailer that we lived in. That was my first real connection, because that moment I felt that he was my daddy. I could trust that. I could trust that no matter what, even if he was mad at me, he was going to love me. He was going to love me in my failure. He was going to love me in my deliberate failure. He was going to hold me like his daughter. It really began a desire in my heart to talk to him all the time, because I felt the safest with him, the safest in him. I heard people say, you got to do it first thing in the morning. And I thought, I'm going to do it first thing in the morning. I'm going to be a really good Christian. So I would try to do it first thing in the morning. And I'm going to tell you, my default is not, hello, world, this is such a great day. That's not my default. My default is, let me get to the bathroom, let me get into my coffee, let me drink one cup, and then somebody can talk to me. Honestly, but most people say that I'm a morning person, and it's just because I have developed a pattern over the years, over the past 21 years, of getting up, getting my coffee, and sitting down and reading the Word. I'll put on worship music, and I just put it on really low in the background so that I can just listen to the words, and then I talk to God about my day and all the things that I have to do, or the person I got really mad at the day before, or the embarrassment of my heart about a situation or whatever it is. I know that he's going to hear me. A few weeks ago, I shared this story about my mom. There had been some hurt feelings growing up, and I really didn't have the greatest relationship with her even after I was a Christian, but I knew that I wanted my children to have a great relationship with me. So I got to model that for them. So I began doing that. I scheduled a time to do that with my mom. I actually set an alarm on my clock. And that may seem really cold-hearted. You got to set an alarm to talk to your mom. But I'm telling you, it gets really busy. As you know, as parents, if you're a parent, how busy it gets in the morning. So I scheduled it would go off right when we all got in the van to go to school. And I would call her and we would talk. And at first it was kind of forced, because we didn't have a day-to-day relationship. We had a month-to-month relationship. And I got to fall in love with my mama again. And I could not wait to get in the car at 7:30 and call my mom. If you develop a pattern in your prayer time and you make it scheduled, pretty soon, when you get up and you read the Word, or you just start talking to him, or whenever it is, I suggest first thing in the morning. It helps us all with our attitudes. But it develops a pattern in our heart. And if we miss it, there's no condemnation. Sometimes I'd miss a call with my mom, and my mom didn't say the next day, I can't believe you didn't call me. I waited all day long and you didn't call me. My mom never said that to me. And there were days that I forgot, or it went off and I was, dealing with my kids in the back seat or whatever. But I knew that my mom was ready for that phone call the next day, and there was no condemnation. How much more is our Heavenly Father with us? So if you miss a day, if you miss 2 days, if you miss a week, what about a month? Yes, he still says, come to me, lean on me. Let me hear what it is that you're dealing with. Let me help you with your broken heart. And there is this great song Zach Williams sings, and it's called Heaven Help Me. The first time I heard it, I flooded tears. And it is because of this. Sometimes we think that we're so bad if we're running to God with the deepest prayers, with the most fervent prayers when we're in trouble, and we say, God, help me. But man, he loves that. He loves it just as much as when our children run to us. We love to hear them say, Mommy, help me. Daddy, help me. Mommy, can I have? Daddy, can I have? Can you imagine a good God? That's who he is. He's a good Father. He's better. He's holy. He's perfect. And us running to him, he is ready to hear you, whether you're happy, sad, mad, glad, doesn't matter. He's ready to hear you.